Hi, what's up, too? I'm coming to you live, directed, and live in color. I want to share with you a recipe I'm making, which is aki. I tried to make a video prior to this, but as I stated, I'm not really tech savvy, and I don't have the right equipment, like tripod with the remote and the pause button and all that mess. But basically, what I did was I cut up some vegetables, which were green onions, green peppers, and tomato. I let it stew down. Then what I did was I added some shrimp. You can use cooked shrimp or raw shrimp, or whatever you have. You have shrimp in the can, yes, they make that. Then use that. And I'm just letting it cook down. Now, some people like to use rice and beans, kidney beans, what have you. Me, I like butter beans. So I already made my rice. I seasoned my rice, and I added the butter beans. The rice is done. Now I'm just continuing to let this cook down, and I'm going to add my aki last in this seafood aki recipe. I'm using Grace Aki, which I got on sale for $7.99. But you can use another brand. It's whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? You may like Jamaica's Choice better. Then use Jamaica's Choice. Now that I have that going, mixed in with the vegetables and the shrimp and the crab meat, I'll use some crab meat that I had in the can. I'm just going to mix that in. Try to incorporate everything. I like to add the aki last so it stays intact and pretty much has its integrity to it, because it breaks up very easily. I am hypertensive, so I'm not going to be using any salt to season this. But if you like salt, then go ahead and use salt. What I'm using is garlic powder, paprika, a little bit of obey, ground thyme. You can pick that up at Walmart. Thyme leaves, I got this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And I'm using parsley and Red Lobster seafood seasoning, which I also picked up from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Okay, let me set that down. Let me show you. And oh yeah, and I used pink salmon in this recipe. I used the pink crab meat. It was about $3 or $4 for the can. And I'm using skinless. I like skinless salmon. And that was about $3 or $4 for the can as well. Since this is a seafood recipe, if you like scallops, put scallops in it. You like lobster tails, put lobster tails in it. It's what you like, what you have on hand, and what you can afford, Letting that cook down, I'm going to start adding my spices. I like to clean as I go, as I cook. So I'm going to put a little bit of this seafood seasoning in there. Oh, shout out to the subscribers. I know I don't have a lot, but just knowing that y'all believe in me. I don't want to say how many subscribers I got. I don't want to embarrass myself, but just knowing that y'all believe in me enough to subscribe when I didn't have any content on my channel, despite being a YouTube member since 2013 or so, it inspired me to try to make a video. I said, hey, one of my favorite YouTubers is Shamar, and if he can get up on here and cut up like he do, I said, so can I. Why can't I? All right. So going with this paprika. And when you using spices, use it according to your, flavor profile. I would just suggest don't try to overdo it. because everybody may not like the same things that you like, I'm going in with my thyme leaves now. If you know anything about Jamaicans, they love some thyme now. That's a thingy fact. All right. And lastly, I'm going in with the parsley. If you have black pepper, you can use a little black pepper in there too. I'm just mixing everything up right now. Let me see if I can move this camera. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm not a technology person. You know, I'm a person of a certain age, a woman of a certain age, and I'm not really a technology person. So there you go. I'm doing the best I can with what I can. Wait, I'm trying to see if I can get it in there for me. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much done. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure all the seasonings are mixed throughout. And I think I stated it, but if I didn't, I made rice and butter beans. I chose to season my rice. I know a lot of Jamaicans, they like white rice, ackee over white rice, or with bananas or whatever. Me, I like seasoned rice, so I seasoned the rice, and instead of using red beans, I used butter beans. So that's it. Now let me plate it up, and I'll show you what the final result looks like. And you let me know in the comments, if you care to, what you think. Are you going to give it a try? Let me just put some of this Old Bay, not a lot, it's a pinch. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And if you would be willing to give it a try. Also, if you have a favorite recipe, let me know in the comments what your recipe, your favorite dinner recipe is. I have a lot, well, not a lot of favorite foods, but I'm pretty much international when it comes to food. I'll pretty much give anything a try, as long as it's not like something that doesn't appeal to me. But pretty much, if it's edible and on sale, I'll give it a try. Alright, so I got my rice and beans plated up. Let me rinse off this spoon. And feel free, you know, to subscribe so I could get my numbers up. I only need 100 people, and then I could go live. I would prefer to go live, because then I won't have the issue of trying to stop the video and all of this mess, because it's just not my thing. It's not in my wheelhouse. Okay. So this is the final result. The final, wait, how do you do this? The final display. I have my ackee and my rice with butter beans. I want to say thank you. I'm sweating. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so bad over here. If we going through a heat wave in New York now. But yeah, that's it. And lastly, I'm going to make this off camera, which is horchata. It's a Mexican rice drink, and it's something that I love. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.